Jesus turned to his disciples and said, things are bound to come along that make people trip and fall. But woe to the one who does the tripping. It would be better for that person if one of these big stones that we use for grinding were tied around his neck and he were thrown into the deepest part of the ocean than for him to cause one of these little ones to trip and fall. So watch out. Watch out for yourselves. If one of you has a brother or sister who sins against you, go to them, confront them, and if they repent, forgive them. If they do it again, forgive them again, up to 7 times in one day. If they repent, you should forgive them. The apostles said to him, we're going to need more faith to do that. Jesus said, if you have a tiny bit of faith, even faith as big as the tiny seed of the mustard plant, you could say to this mulberry tree, uproot yourself and go plant yourself in the ocean, and it would obey you. Imagine with me that you have a servant, someone who obeys you. And this servant is out in the field all day doing what you have told him to do, maybe plowing a field, maybe taking care of the sheep. Evening comes, and this servant of yours comes home. Now, is the servant at that point going to stop obeying and just sit down beside you and say, hey, what's for dinner? No, you're going to tell the servant, go into the kitchen, make dinner, wash yourself up, come out and serve me, I'll eat and drink, and then you may eat and drink. But you're not going to thank the servant for doing what servants do. In the same way, when you do your duty, at the end of it, just say, we are unworthy servants. We have only done what we should have done. And that's one small part of God's big story.